Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now, in this exercise, I need to write the answer for each of the following questions. First question is, what is the name of horizontal and the vertical line drawn to determine the position of any point in Cartesian plane? So, what is the name of horizontal line? It is x-axis. Okay. And what is the name of vertical line? It is y-axis. Okay. I am not writing x, o, x dash, or you can write it here. This figure I am just made to visualize the problem. Okay. So, what is the name of horizontal line? X-axis. What is the name of vertical line? Y-axis. Now, this is the Cartesian plane. So, horizontal line, x-axis, and vertical line, y-axis. Okay. What is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? So, I will use the same figure. Each part of this plane is known as quadrant. What is the name of each part? It is quadrant. Okay. You can name these quadrants also. X, O, Y, that is this one. X, O, Y is first quadrant. Y, or you can say X dash O, Y is second quadrant. X dash O, Y dash is third quadrant, and X, O, Y dash is fourth quadrant. Okay. So, this is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines. Write the name of the point where these two lines intersect. We know the name of this point is origin. Okay. So, this is our answer. The lines x-axis and y-axis, they intersect at this point. If this is x-axis, x, O, x dash, this is y, O, y dash, this is y-axis. These intersect at this point O, and this point O is known as origin. That is why we are denoting it by O, origin. Okay. Alright. Now, in this lecture, let us cover how to locate a point or how to find coordinates of a point in a given figure. The coordinates of point B. What is point B? This is point B. Now, you need to ask yourself where I am going in x direction and where I am going in y direction, whether I am traveling in negative x direction or positive x direction, similarly in positive y direction or negative y direction, and how many steps or how many units in x direction and how many units in y direction. To reach at point B, you have to go 5 steps or 5 units in negative x direction, right? So, the x coordinate will be -5, and you have to go 2 units in positive y direction. So, 2 is the y coordinate. Other way of looking at it is that wherever you have got this point, you draw a line perpendicular to x axis and you draw a line perpendicular to y axis. Okay. Now, this point will give you the y coordinate, okay, and this will give you the x coordinate. So, -5, 2 are the coordinates of point B. Look at point C. Point C. For point C, the x coordinate will be 5 and y coordinate will be -5. So, 5, -5 are the coordinates of point C. The point identified by the coordinates -3, -5. So, -3 in x direction will take me to this point, and then -5 in y direction will take me to this point here, which is E. So, the point identified by these coordinates is E. Point identified by the coordinates 2, -4. So, 2 in positive x direction and -4 in y direction will take me to point G. So this is G. Okay. Abscissa of point D. So we are looking for x coordinate of point D. This is point D. What is its x coordinate? It is 6. Right? So the abscissa of point D is 6. Ordinate of point H. Point H will have y coordinate as -3. Right? This is the y coordinate and this is the ordinate. So the ordinate of point H is -3. Coordinates of point L. Where is point L? This is point L, and you can notice that point L lies on y axis. So obviously its x coordinate will be 0 and its y coordinate will be 5. Right? Because it's 5 units away from x axis. That is why y coordinate is 5 and it is 0 units away from y axis, hence the x coordinate is 0. Or we have discussed it in detail that every point lying on y axis will have x coordinate as 0 and every point lying on x axis will have its y coordinate as 0. The coordinates of point M. Now point M lies on x axis, so obviously its y coordinate will be 0 and for x coordinate, this is the x coordinate, -3. Right? So these are the coordinates of the given points.